Good morning. Today is August 3rd. It is 6:26 in the morning. It is Tuesday. Thank you for coming out and visiting me. Getting some energy in the morning. Just finished my mile. Just warming down on this final lap. And this is my morning inspirations that I try to think of when I'm on these walks. Or I don't know if I told you about my new goals. So every month I have that habit tracker. I think I've showed it a few times on this channel. My wife and I, we all work off of a habit tracker, and it's just a way of keeping you on track, pun intended, and to make sure that every day you set for yourself an autopilot a little bit, so you don't have to think of every single task that you have to do. You set it aside and you set it on a to-do list or something like that. But for me, the point of the habit tracker is behaviorists say that it takes about 66 days to instill a new habit, ingrain a new habit. There's different phases, 3 different phases within that 66 days to start a new habit. But essentially, that's what it is. So our habit tracker, every month I'll add a new one to my previous 10. Right, so this first month on February, I wrote out 10, and then on March I wrote out 11. April I wrote out the same 11 and added 2 more actually. May I added another 2. June I added another 2. That's 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. June and July, I think June I repeated, and July I added another 2. So over the course of February, March, April, May, June, July, August, course of 6 or 7 months, I've added on from the original 10, I've added on around 12 different things. So total of about 20 to 22 different goals that I want to achieve. I have a motto I write down every day on my affirmation board. I say, I will persist until I succeed. And a friend asked me, what does that mean? It just says, for me, it means that whatever I start, I want to keep on going until I succeed. Whether that takes a year, whether that takes a lifetime, I try to set goals so that it becomes a part of my identity. And you can go back and watch that other video. We talked about identity and outcomes. So anyway, yeah, so this month, my new goal I put on was that every day, instead of just reading a book, which has been a thing of mine since February, instead of reading a book, I'm going to read a book and take some notes. Take a highlight, make sure I do something other than just reading, right? So reading and then taking some bit of information from that reading out and think about it, chew on it a little bit. I have a big whiteboard at home. I write down that thought for myself, and then I'm really trying to, before I walk out the door, to do these walks. I have my whiteboard and I write down each day. So 1st of August, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then as I accumulate these thoughts, I'll write it down on each day. So yesterday's whiteboard, I had written Wizziati. Now what you see is all there is. And that's the one I talked about yesterday. Today's one I was thinking about the halo effect. It's another cognitive bias, and I'm kind of going through these cognitive biases because I'm reading this book, and then this whole chapter I'm reading Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. And anyway, the section I'm in right now is all about cognitive biases. So yesterday we talked about the Wizziati. Today I was going to talk about the halo, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because it's a bit lengthy. But I read that on my board this morning that on the 3rd I'll talk about the halo effect. And if you're interested, you can go and just YouTube the halo effect. Yeah, so that's something I'm trying to do for my new goal for August is to not only write down, not only read a book, but also write down and highlight something from what I read that day to take away with me to present to the video camera in the morning, or just to write on my whiteboard so that I see it more often. I don't know what happened right there, but we got cut off. I looked at my time thing blinking, and it wasn't blinking anymore. So anyway, I don't know where I left off on that last one, but I just was saying that cases have gone up, and we're day 2 of set 3 of our lockdowns, and I'm anticipating another month of it. So not gonna get my hopes up for the next 2 weeks, but hopefully we hear good news in the news and that vaccines are going out and everything like that. But whether we end lockdown or not, I'll still be here doing my videos. Thank you for coming and checking in, and we'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, good job, Jesse. Aloha. Keep it up. Love you.